What's good, Vikings Nation? It's your boy, hyped up and ready to dive into some massive Minnesota Vikings news. Today, we're talking about our defensive beast, Andrew Van Ginkel, who just crashed the NFL Top 100 Players of 2025 list at number 88. Can you believe it? This is his first time on this prestigious list, and it's got us all fired up. Picture this. A relentless edge rusher, hair on fire, flying around the field, making quarterbacks sweat. That's AVG, and he's finally getting the respect he deserves. But is number 88 too low for a guy who transformed our defense? Let's unpack this epic moment and why it's a big deal for the Vikings. Stick with me for 10 scenes of pure Vikings passion as we break down Van Ginkel's journey, his insane stats, and what this means for our purple and gold in 2025. Drop a comment below. Where do you think AVG should have ranked? Let's get into it. Let's set the stage, Vikings fans. The Minnesota Vikings are coming off a 14-3 season in 2024, one of the best in franchise history, though we felt that sting in the NFC wild card round against the Rams. Still, our squad proved they're a force, and Andrew Van Ginkel was a massive part of that defensive dominance. Signed to a 2-year, $20 million deal last offseason after 5 years with the Miami Dolphins, AVG reunited with defensive guru Brian Flores. That move was a game-changer, turning our defense into a top-5 unit that allowed just 93.4 rushing yards per game, second in the NFL. What's got you most excited about our defense heading into 2025? Van Ginkel's breakout or the whole unit's vibe? Let me know in the comments, and let's see how AVG's story started to shine. Van Ginkel's 2024 season was straight-up electric. Folks, he didn't just play well, he dominated. We're talking 11.5 sacks, 79 tackles, and 18 tackles for loss, numbers that scream impact. Oh, and did I mention he was the only player in the NFL with 10+ sacks and 75+ tackles last season? His versatility is unreal. Whether he's rushing the passer, dropping into coverage, or sniffing out plays, AVG is a nightmare for offenses. His 81.0 PFF coverage grade ranked 6th among edge rushers, showing he's not just a sack machine but a complete defender. How many of you saw that pick six against the Giants? That moment had US Bank Stadium roaring. Drop a skull in the comments if you were hyped for that play. Let's talk about those pick sixes because wow, Van Ginkel made history. He became just the 3rd player in NFL history to record multiple pick sixes and 8 or more sacks in a single season. That's legendary status, Vikings Nation. One came on a hook zone drop, reading the quarterback like a book, and another on a screen pass he sniffed out like he did back in his Dolphins days. His football IQ is off the charts, and it's no wonder his peers voted him into the top 100. What's your favorite AVG highlight from 2024? That Giants pick six or maybe his sack on CJ Stroud? Hit the comments and let's relive those moments. Van Ginkel's journey to number 88 is a testament to his grind. A former 5th-round pick out of Wisconsin, he spent 5 seasons with the Dolphins, always solid but never a superstar, until he landed in Minnesota. Reuniting with Brian Flores, who coached him in Miami, was like flipping a switch. Flores' aggressive defensive scheme was tailor-made for AVG's skill set. His ability to disrupt plays, whether in the backfield or in coverage, made him the perfect chess piece for our defense. And the Vikings knew it, locking him up with a 1-year, $23 million extension through 2026. Do you think Flores is the key to unlocking AVG's potential? Or is Van Ginkel just hitting his prime? Share your thoughts below, Vikings fans. The NFL Top 100 is voted on by players, so this recognition means AVG's peers know he's a problem. Landing at number 88, right behind Jets' Quinnen Williams at number 87, is huge for a first-timer, but some fans are heated, saying he deserved a higher spot. What do you think? Posts on X show Vikings Nation calling this a snub, arguing AVG's All-Pro nod and Pro Bowl berth should have pushed him closer to the top 50. His 2 pick sixes and 50 pressures in 2024 are no joke. Is number 88 fair? Or did the NFL sleep on our guy? Drop your take in the comments, and let's debate where AVG stacks up against the league's elite. Van Ginkel wasn't alone in putting the Vikings on the map. Our boy Aaron Jones cracked the top 100 at number 98, making it 2 Vikings in the list so far. Jones ran for a career-high 1,138 yards in 2024, proving he's still a beast at 30. But today, it's all about AVG's shine. Together with Jonathan Greenid, who racked up 12 sacks, Van Ginkel formed the NFL's 4th-best pass-rushing duo, per Bleacher Report. Their 23.5 combined sacks powered a defense that ranked 5th in points allowed at 19.5 per game. Who's the heart of our defense, Van Ginkel, Greenid, or someone else? Let me know in the comments, and let's give some love to our defensive stars. Let's zoom in on what makes Van Ginkel special. His former Dolphins teammate Terron Armstead said it best. He's a 4.4 for 0.5 guy, plays with his hair on fire. That speed and relentless energy make him a matchup nightmare. Quarterbacks don't know whether to fear his rush or his coverage. His ability to read plays is next level. Remember that 2023 pick-6 with the Dolphins? He took that screen pass reading skill to Minnesota and doubled down with 2 more in 2024. It's like he's got a sixth sense for the ball. What's the one skill you love most about AVG's game? His speed, smarts, or versatility? Drop it in the comments, and let's keep the Vikings hype going. Looking ahead to 2025, Van Ginkel's got a chance to climb even higher on this list. With Flores calling the shots and new additions like Jonathan Allen and Javon Hargrave bolstering the D-line, our edge rushers are set to feast. Could AVG hit 15 sacks next season? The Vikings are building a defensive juggernaut, and Van Ginkel's extension shows they believe he's a cornerstone. Another year in this system, and he could be in the Defensive Player of the Year conversation again like he was in 2024 with a 7th-place finish. Where do you see AVG ranking in 2026? Top 50? Top 20? Hit the comments with your bold predictions, Vikings Nation. Alright, Vikings fans, let's wrap this up with a Skol chant. Andrew Van Ginkel's top 100 debut at number 88 is just the start. With his sacks, picks, and relentless play, he's proving he's one of the NFL's elite. The Minnesota Vikings are on the rise, and 2025 could be our year to chase that elusive Super Bowl. This is why we bleed purple, people. Van Ginkel's story is a reminder of what makes this team special: grit, heart, and playmakers who show up when it counts. So, what's next for AVG and our Vikings? Stay tuned for more Vikings news right here. If you love this breakdown, smash that like button, drop a comment with your thoughts, and subscribe for all the latest Minnesota Vikings updates. Share this with your fellow fans, and let's keep the Skol spirit alive. Until next time, Vikings Nation, let's ride.